So sometimes when we're looking at reproductions of artwork, we kind of miss out on a lot of the subtle things that are in the artwork, especially in paintings. There's nothing like being in front of the real thing. So scale is one of the things that you might not get if you're looking at a little reproduction. Doing a really big painting is sort of like just turning up the volume on a piece of music that you're listening to. Suddenly there's just more of it, and it sort of has this power. It's something about us that we are just sort of impressed by monumental scale. A couple of my favorite painters are Diebenkorn and Rothko, and both of them would do these paintings that had kind of an atmospheric quality in them, and because of the large scale also, you come up to these paintings and you feel almost like you're surrounded by the painting, or you can enter it like it's this sort of space that you can move into. Just moving them through the building is more challenging. Things like the doorways that you have to get through to get where you're going. They can be heavier because of their scale sometimes. A couple extra sets of hands can usually get the job done, but we also have mechanical devices like a sculpture lift that you can crank up and it will raise the painting if you need to do it that way. Big and bold, I think it's going to be pretty straightforward. Of course, we haven't hung it yet, but at least we're familiar with the works because it's an in-house put-together show. One of my favorites is the Vic Muniz. It's actually been out a number of times before. One of the things that I think is kind of interesting about it is that it's a depiction of a famous Life magazine photo of the artist Jackson Pollock, and he's at work in his studio making one of his famous drip paintings. But Muniz's depiction of the drip painting is actually dripped chocolate. And so the painting is depicted in drip chocolate, and then also the artist Jackson Pollock, who's working on the painting, is also made out of chocolate. And it's a fairly small piece of paper. I saw the photograph before it was framed so you could see the perforation at the edge, and it's obviously like a typical sketchbook-sized piece of paper that he did the chocolate drawing on. But then it's blown up and made monumental.